Good evening. My name is Adrian Van Niekerk. I'm currently a sophomore at ASU. I was originally engineering, but I switched to sustainability. And this is our group project. So, our group project was plastic pollution. Our team name is called Save the Turtles. And I'm in a team with Kira Anderson, Jessica Greensides, Tony Herrick, Abigail Yule, and myself. The reason why I chose plastic pollution is because I believe it's a really serious problem. If it's not something we address pretty urgently, then things will not be going good for us in the near future. I believe it's something which comes with a bit of self responsibility too, and something which each individual can take upon themselves to do better in our community and our everyday lives. So that's basically just a bit of background information about why I feel strong about plastic pollution and why it's an important subject that we should definitely be worried about.
Hello, I am Kiera Anderson. I currently reside in Delaware, and our team name is Save the Turtles. I chose this research topic because water pollution had become a big concern to me after studying apparel design and learning that the apparel and fashion industry are the second dirtiest industry next to big oil because of their waste of water and pollution of water in the textile manufacturing field. A lot of water is contaminated when it comes to dyeing fabrics, as well as making synthetic fabrics. A lot of water is used in both of those processes.
Hi there, my name's Jessica Greensides. I live in Antioch, California, which is a part of the Bay Area. Plastic pollution really holds a spot and an issue in my heart because the Bay Area is surrounded by beaches, and every single time you go to the beach or the ocean now, it's covered in plastic and it has all this pollution and debris in it. So because of that, I wanted to focus on that for our group topic to hopefully create a solution and help the Bay Area figure out a way to be more sustainable in that manner.
Hi, my name is Tony Herrick, and I'm currently a senior at ASU, and I'm studying business sustainability at the Tempe campus. For our group project, we decided on the name of Save the Turtles, and my fellow group members will be Herman Van Nierkerk, Abigail Hale, Kiera Anderson, and Jessica Greensides. I will be working on this project from home in Tempe, Arizona, and I decided to pick the topic of plastic pollution since it's a prevalent problem in our everyday lives. Since manufacturing of plastic materials and how they are disposed of incorrectly and not recycled, it not only plays a detrimental role for humans, but also varying species and habitats that are affected by this pollution as well.
Hello, my name's Abigail Hill. I am a junior studying sustainability. I chose plastic pollution to talk about because it is something that's always hit me as like something that can be easily fixed if we all talked about it and did our part. Also, I can remember when I was young, my favorite spot to go to is Fossil Creek, Arizona, and just recently it has been closed down due to people leaving their trash there, and it's just things like that. Um, so I will be talking about slide 7 later. Thank you.
Plastic is taking over the ocean. 80 to 90% of all debris in the ocean is plastic. Along with new debris finding its way into the ocean every day, the plastic that is already there is releasing toxins into the water and is being consumed by marine life.
There are numerous factors that could be listed for the immense impact that plastic pollution has on our planet. But to summarize, there are currently 11 JEROs, or garbage islands, that need to be cleaned up, with the biggest one being located in the Pacific Ocean between Japan and Hawaii. Plastic pollution has negatively affected over 256 species so far, and this number will only continue to grow unless something is done. If this area implemented more sustainable strategies, it will still not solve the crisis at hand. Since continuous amounts of plastic are thrown and swept into the ocean currents every day due to the single-use plastic lifestyle that so many people have become accustomed to, the plastic will ultimately end up in our oceans and affect aquatic life and their ecosystems.
There are numerous specific stakeholders when it comes to the plastic pollution of the ocean, but any company or business producing, buying, or using single-use plastic is contributing to this problem. In the food industry alone, so many single-use plastic items are being used, like cups, straws, drink stoppers, plastic cutlery, and most of our food is stored and transported in plastic containers and plastic wrappings that are ultimately just thrown away and find their way into the ocean.
The main drivers that contribute to the plastic pollution problem are industries that would rather not spend their money on disposing or recycling waste properly. Other drivers that play a part of this problem are companies that mass produce plastic due to how durable and inexpensive it is. This is a huge problem since although plastic is a cheap material, we must consider that it also takes over 1,000 years to decompose. When individuals decide not to recycle or recycle incorrectly, it imposes a threat on our natural environment. For our team strategies, we decided that it would be easiest if each person were to submit an introductory video talking about our project, the team members, and our group name. Everyone was then assigned a role of which slide they needed to present. Kira was put in charge of the problems and stakeholders, while I was put in charge of the impacts, drivers, and team strategies. Jessica discussed the group meetings and our agreement for shared work. Abigail talked about our online sharing platforms, and Herman talked about the varying forms we use to communicate and how we collaborated to finish this project.
Okay, so for our slide 7, this is our online sharing platforms. We have Google Hangout and Google Slides, Canvas inbox, and text messaging that we've primarily used.
As far as meetings, we used email. We had a Google Doc where we basically collaboratively shared a whole bunch of ideas, just as like a brainstorm to try and throw info together, and then just took it from there. And then we had two Google Hangout meetings, one on the 7th of September and one on the 8th of September. And that was just a very easy way for everyone to get together and just share ideas.
Since about September 2nd, we have been in constant communication, emailing, and figuring out how to make this group project happen. All of us have been very busy due to scheduling, which has resulted in most of the meetings happening this weekend. The first one starting on Saturday night at about 8:30, and then of course on Sunday around 6:30. Overall, communication and meetings have happened through Canvas, through emails, where we confirm if we're meeting up, when we're meeting up, and letting each other know if we're running late or what's happening. After that, whatever one of us that can meet up, go ahead and log on to Google Chats. We discuss what we're doing, figure out how to make sure everyone is working on the assignment in a timely manner, and making sure that everyone is contributing. Not everyone can always be available to video chat together, but through the use of Canvas and some of the group meetings, we've been able to meet up and ensure that we all adequately do our part of the project. Overall, our meetings in this project have been a learning process on how to work around everyone's schedule and technology. Finally, we have our agreement with each other to stay honest and do our part to ensure everything is done in a timely and efficiently manner, and to ensure each assignment is done well and on time.
For our Works Cited page, we cited 2 sources. The first one was called Tough Truths About Plastic Pollution, and this was by the author Cohen. The second works that we used was When the Mermaids Cry, The Great Plastic Tide by Gwern.